Okay, hello guys. I'm from group 7. My name is Raihan Rizky Aksol and there is my friend too. The name is Aldi Zian Hidayat and Sultan Faiz Zahran. We will present to you about operating system, especially is Windows 7. Okay, next. What is an operating system? Bridging between hardware and software. There is a operating system. The operating system is a software system that manages the resource of hardware and software. Or other definition, operating system or OS is program that manage a computer's resource, especially the allocation of those resources among other programs. The example of operating system, there is Sun, HP, IBM, VMware, Apple, Oracle, etc. Okay, next. The operating system well known to the public, there is two types. The first is Windows version, there is the pictures, and the twice is Mac OS version, and that is the pictures. Okay, next.
Computer generation, it divided by 5 generations. There are the first generation. In 1946, an American scientist success in making a computer that could be used for all things versatile, named ENIAC, which later ENIAC was known as the first computer in the world. The ENIAC computer weighs approximately 30 tons, is 30 meters long, and 2.4 meters high. Meanwhile, the electrical power needed by this computer is 1.4 kilowatt. In this first generation computer consists of 18,000 vacuum tubes, 70,000 resistors, and 5 million solder points. Okay, next. The, sec- the second generation. In 1948, the invention of the transistor influenced the development of computer. With the invention of this transistor replaced the rule of vacuum tubes in television, radio, and computers, so that the size of the electronic device is drastically reduced. Okay, during its development, this second generation computer has the following characteristics. The first, programming language are no longer using complicated machine language, but are replaced by language that are easy to understand by humans, such as COBOL, Fortran, and Algol. The second, the circuit is made of transistors, smaller size than the first generation. The third, data storage memory capacity is quite large. The fourth, doesn't require large electric power. The fifth, business oriented. The sixth, computer operation is fast than before. Okay, next. The third generation. In 1958, an engineer of Texas Instruments developed the integrated circuit or IC. IC combines three electronic components in a small silicon disk made of quartz SAN IC. Development made of quartz SAN is able to deal with this problem in hot temperatures. Scientists, scientists then managed to fit more components into a single chip, call it a semiconductor. The result of the scientists' findings made the computer small because the components could be squeezed in onto a chip. Okay, next. Okay, next. The fourth generation in in 1971, the manufacture of the Intel 4004 chip proved advanced to the IC, namely able to put all the components of the computer or central processing unit or CPU, memory and input or output control onto a small chip, which is then called a microprocessor. With the development of the microprocessor allows ordinary people to use computer. These computers are not only owned by large companies or government agencies. In in the middle in the middle 1970, computer builders introduced their product to the general public. These computers are known as mini computers, which are sold in a package with software that is easy to use by ordinary people. Okay, next. The fifth generation. The characteristic of the fifth generation of computer are as follows. This generation of computers is still in development stage and there are not many users. The development of this generation computer was pioneered by Japan. The electronic components used the most recent of from of the VLSI program, chipmet in prologue, or programming logic, and LISP, or RISC processor language. The fifth generation of computer is focused on AI, or artificial intelligence, which is something related to the use of computers to carry out tasks which is an analog of human behavior. The characteristic of the fifth generation computer are: 1. Can help organize a program for himself. The second, can translate from one language to another. The third, can make logic, logical judgment. The fourth, can hear the spoken command sentence and carry it out. The fifth, can select a stack of facts and use the facts as needed. 6. Can process image and graphic in the same way as word processing. For example, being uh, being able to see and understand a photo. Okay, next slide. Okay, next slide. Mic Micros. Okay, Windows. Windows. Windows provided by Microsoft Corporation, and the founder is Bill Gates and his friend Paul Allen. Microsoft Windows, or previously called Windows, and Windows OS, is a graphical interface operating system developed and distributed by Microsoft Corporation. This operating system provides for various types of computers. Okay, next. The point of Microsoft Windows. Manufactured by Microsoft Corporation. When it first launched, Windows wanted to name Interface Manager, Interface Manager, but Roland Hansen managed to managed to convince the high Microsoft officer that Windows name will appeal to consumer or customer. The third, first introduced in 10 of November 1983. Its name why its name Windows? Because it looks like a Windows from the menu or from the appearance. It looks like a Windows. Okay, next. Windows version. The first there are Microsoft Windows 1.11. Microsoft Windows 1. The second is Microsoft Windows 2. The third is Microsoft Windows 3. The fourth is Microsoft Windows 3.1. The fifth is Microsoft Windows NT 3.1. And the sixth is Microsoft Windows 95. The seventh Microsoft Windows 98. The eighth is Microsoft Windows 2000. The 9 is Microsoft Windows 8P. The 10 is Microsoft Windows Vista. The 11 Microsoft Windows 7. The 12 is Microsoft Windows 8. The third is Microsoft Windows 10. Windows 7. Microsoft released Windows 7 in October 2009. Windows 7 seemed to be the best-selling Microsoft operating system in the history, with 15 million copies sold during the first 9 months. Unlike its predecessor, which introduced a large number of new features, Windows 7 was intended to be a more focused, incremental upgrade to the Windows line, with the goal of being compatible with application and hardware with which Windows Vista is already compatible.
Hi, my name is Faris, and in this slide, I'm going to explain about what makes Windows 7 better than the other version before. According to our research, we can conclude that Windows 7 is focused on multi-touch support, a redesigned Windows shell with a new taskbar, referred to as the superbar, a home networking system called Hamgu, and performance improvement. Some standard applications that have been included with prior releases of Microsoft Windows, including Windows Calendar, Windows Mail, Windows Movie Maker, and Windows Photo Gallery, are not included in Windows 7. These are instead offered separately, at no charge, as a part of the Windows Live Essentials suite. This is a system requirement of Windows 7. First, 1 GHz 32 byte or 64-byte processor, 1 GB of RAM, 32-bit, 2 GB of RAM, 64-bit, 16 GB of available disk space, 50-byte, 20 GB, 54-byte. Support of DirectX 9 graphic with 128 MB memory with Windows Display Driver Model 1.0 or higher driver to enable the Aero 10. DVD-R-W drive Internet access. These are the Microsoft minimum hardware recommendation for system that will be running the Windows 7. As you can see, there are many problems that often happen in Windows 7, but in this ISAS, I'm going to talk about this one problem that many users have experienced. Vista upgrade hangs at 62%. You know, playing Windows 7 can start causing problems before it even installed. As many people report, their upgrade hangs forever at 62%, which is annoying. But we found a solution how to fix this problem. What you need to do is reboot your PC. Then, your PC should roll back to Windows Vista. You can then open the setup log file to feel what happened. Microsoft said this is excuse the request because the server stopped responding and just adding an environment variable to ignore it to fix the problem. And when the upgrade is done, just click install and you're good to go. That's it about this presentation. We are Group 7. We are sorry if there is anything wrong and deficiencies in the delivery of the material. And we will be thanking for all the teachers who always help us and make us a better person. We hope this presentation is a useful thing for everyone. Thank you for attention. Bye.